Hello everybody, I'm Bendy Supersonic Gamer here, and today I got a bit of a different video because I love making different videos that people didn't subscribe for, but I did make a poll. It's actually not out yet as I'm recording this, but I have a feeling people will vote yes. I was bored. But this was a video I was going to do a while back, right? I actually started doing it, and I just didn't finish it. I was too lazy. I don't know, that's kind of the main reason. I just never finished editing it. But I've had some ideas for a while now. And I thought, maybe I could just make a video real quick, for people interested. I just thought I'd just throw around a few ideas for Bendy collab. It's not gonna be that much, like it's not gonna be like a whole on collab, because knowing if you guys people playing Fortnite now, Fortnite collabs nowadays aren't as big as they used to be. Like it's so rare to find a collab with a glider. Right? They said they would put in kicks or maybe sometimes a car decal, but it's not the same. So I'm treating this collab as it like that, especially like an indie collab where they usually don't get much. Indie collabs they would get something, but they wouldn't get much. So for this Bendy collab, I am mostly gonna treat this as a one skin thing, just Bendy himself or the Ink Demon. But I will bring up some other things, ideas that could be used. So it's not just like the Ink Demon. Like the main focus would be the Ink Demon. But then I will talk about some other things, but it won't be like too much in the video. Okay, now just another thing, people do this all the time. If you like this type of video, I will do more. I have no problem doing more of these Fortnite content videos. I could make something for FNAF. I know I could. Of course, it won't be as easy as there's not as many assets I could use, like for like pickaxes or whatever. But if you want, feel free to like and subscribe or whatever. If you're just interested in my content in general, I would really appreciate it. Anyways, enough talking. It's time to start. So, you see, we all know there's two versions of the Ink Demon. There's the one from Bendy the Ink Machine, and one from Bendy the Dark Revival. I feel like realistically, if they would choose one, they would use the one from the Dark Revival. But you see, that's the problem. There's a lot of people who prefer one over the other, and I don't think it'd be fair to do just one. So I have an idea. Put them into one skin. Have Ink Demon be a single skin with two styles. Or maybe a little more if you just like wanna do the real world variants with the white face and the red bow tie. I don't think that one's really needed, but I mean it would be a simple retexture that Fortnite could easily do. So here's the idea. I think it would be perfect to have the base skin be Bendy the Ink Machine Demon. Or maybe their what is it called? They are the Melee has confirmed they are working a new design in Bendy. That is like it's a redesign of Ink Machine Bendy. I don't know if I'll be able to find the actual tweet. It'll be on the screen, and if not, it won't be. But he mentioned that Dark Revival Ink Demon is like an in-universe design change. It's not like they retcon. He actually changes in universe. So whenever the cycle resets, he canonically changes back to his Ink Demon variant. His Bendy Ink Machine variant. The problem with that is that design is not like, I think it's a good design, but it's not particularly scary. And they did say they will rework that design to be used in the future, which I think is perfect. My guess is that design will probably be used in Bendy 3 and the movie. So, for example, if the design's out by then, it could be used for the Fortnite collab, but we don't have the design. So I'll be using just a stylized Ink Demon model. I forgot who made it. I will put the name on the screen or in the credits or both. But you see here, the idea would have them have a built-in emote that would have him transform like Beast Bendy style into Dark Revival Ink Demon. They probably won't be able to properly animate it. So I think it'll best have his hands start like increasing in size, like the Beast Bendy, and then have some kind of ink aura flow around him, and then boom, he changes. And when he reverts back, a podium would appear in front of him, and the end reel will play, and he will get flashed with the orange light, and he would step back normal. I personally think that's a perfect way of doing it. He evolves, and then you just reset it, and boom, that's a perfect way to have both the Ink Demons. I genuinely think that's the best thing they can do, because I know they wouldn't do two separate skins, so I think this would be perfect. I really feel like my idea is good. He transforms, and then he gets reset with the end reel, just how it was in universe. Of course, you can't have Beast Bendy as a skin. That wouldn't really work well. So just have that. You'll have a transformation, and I think it slightly itches the want of Beast Bendy by having that transformation, right? So I think that's a perfect way to do it, in my opinion. But you guys can let me know if you think otherwise. And now to the other stuff. The pickaxe, if this is a one-shot skin, just like, Huggy Wuggy Poppy Playtime, it's just him, I would say the best option is likely the fire axe that Henry uses. I think it's a perfect representation of, it's just the weapon from Bendy. Except in Dark Revival, it's not really used there, but you know what I mean, guys. People really know the axe. You can always give him the gem pipe, but I think the axe will fit Bendy more. But if they plan to make more skins in the future, I do think instead he should be given the weird, what's it called? Scythe? I don't know how to pronounce it. Scythe. I will put an image on the screen. I didn't find the model, mostly because I didn't try. I think that would be a good pick, actually, Bendy. Or it would be cool if he uses his claws in Ink Demon form. It's just his hands, but in Dark Revival form, he would just be his hands. But then in Ink Machine form, they would kind of rip out of his gloves, and then he could use that. I think that's a cool idea, but I think the axe or Scythe, I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry, is the most likely option. And for the back bling, I feel like it's obvious, because there's not many good options. The end reel. It just should be the end reel, I think. Maybe you could have the Superior off his back when you're doing the emote that reverts him back, because it is playing the end reel tape, right? So if the Superior's off his back and then goes to the projector, it would be a slightly different animation where it pops off his back and then you see it get slotted. If you're wearing the back bling, that would be cool. But it doesn't really matter. It'll be a cool detail, but I don't think it's needed. And I think that'll be the best thing. For a basic bundle, I think that'll be the best things because, like I said, Fortnite doesn't include that much in their collabs unless it's a big thing. I think something they could do like Huggy Wuggy did it is where they could have a car and they could have a Bendy style. And I think a perfect style would be just having the car, but in the cycle style. It would be it's hand-drawn style. Maybe one will be hand-drawn style, maybe the second one with Ink Demon decals where his face would be on the car or something. I think that would be a good thing. If they would do, what is it called? Kicks? I don't know. They could just do Bendy's face on, what is it called? Just Bendy's face, those weird slippers. Or similar to the Wild Mud shoes that came out for the Ben 10 collab. Came out. As I'm recording this, it actually comes out in 2 hours, less than 2 hours. But it's not out yet. But when you're watching this video, it will be out yet. Out. You know what I mean? It could be done like that, or the Scooby Doo shoes. It could be done like that. But I don't think we need kicks. Okay, so that covers the basic stuff for Ink Demon, one-shot skin. But if they do another wave of skins, I would suggest Henry and Audrey as those. I think those two are the must-haves, and then you can have maybe Boris, maybe with the Tom style, and Allison and / Alice. And I think would be a perfect sidekick would be Little Bendy. I am pretty sure Bendy's actually meant to be a grown-ass man in the cartoons. He's like Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is a kid. He's not a teenager. He's a man. He's got a house. I think Bendy's also like that. So when he's depicted as a little child, I think it's a little funny, but it's not that deep. Anyways, I think for a perfect Bendy sidekick, it could be, like I said, Little Bendy from Dark Revival with 2 styles. One where he's, the real world variant where he's got the colors and stuff. And 2, and if I could choose one style, I would choose the second one right here. A cartoon Bendy style where it's just him from the cartoon. And I hope they do a slightly different model rather than just a different texture. Because Little Bendy is he's a little skinnier, he's got different proportions. And a little different, I think his face is different. He's got the weird thing on top of it, and I think his face might be a little lower. So it'd be sick to have maybe associated cartoon Bendy style. I think that would be perfect. Maybe it's a good thing I waited 2 years for this video to make this, because at the time sidekicks weren't the thing. So I think this is a perfect way to add cartoon Bendy. Of course, they would have to increase, I think, the size of his legs a bit. Actually, no, they probably wouldn't have to. they use the same animations for every two-legged character, which sucks, but I think it would kind of fit for Bendy. So it's like, okay, whatever. Like, some characters doesn't fit, but for Bendy, I think it'll be fine. I think that's, and then I generally think that's, the video's getting a bit long now, so I'm just gonna say, I think that's, again, the Ink Demon and the Sidekick, if I had to choose, I would choose the Ink Demon skin with the two transformations that Mullen Sidekick Bendy. I think that'll be the perfect collab. And also one other thing for the Sidekick Bendy, I also hope they add like those weird banner things where you have Bendy's face. That would be cool to have. I love those. I mean, to be fair, I don't really pay attention to them, but it's like when Optus got it, they added the Autobot thing. It was like, holy cow, that's cool. But they're only sometimes visible in game, like when you claim the flag. But that's it. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm done with the video, guys. It's 10 minutes long now, I think. I talk a lot, I'm sorry. But I think this would be the perfect Bendy collab. Feel free to share this. Maybe if the Meatly and Mike see this, they'll, consider talking to Fortnite. I see people say Bendy should not be in Fortnite. Same with FNAF. Because it's for lots of reasons. The only good reason people mention is because Fortnite's been using AI recently. Okay, you know what, I can see that. But other than that, there's like no good reason. Oh, it ruins the brand integrity. No, it doesn't, guys. Are we serious? Are we serious? Like for example, FNAF. Who takes FNAF seriously? Let's be honest here. Let's think for a second here. Who sees Freddy Fazbear and says, "Oh my gosh, that's the guy I'm scared of"? No, it's always har har har. The Bendy's kind of got the same thing, and I think that's not. I think just for fun. I don't think you always have to keep this like scariness. Like, it's a Fortnite collab. I let people have fun. If you really don't like Fortnite, just don't play the game. Don't buy the collab. Why ruin other people's fun just because you don't want it, right? So I think those arguments are always so stupid to me. Just don't buy the collab. Just don't play the game. It doesn't affect you. And people say, oh, like, another thing, it's like, oh, people gonna say, oh, what's the guy from Fortnite? Seriously, guys. When since 2017 has anyone been serious when they say that? Anyways, yeah, I've been talking too much. Those type of people who say that type of stuff, they kind of piss me off. Because it's like such a stupid reason. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video, guys. I've been talking too much. I'm sorry. And well, I hope you enjoyed if you enjoyed the video, and I will most definitely. So there are some Sonic concepts out there, so I probably won't do one. But a FNAF one, I have no problem doing that. It might be a little harder than this one, but yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.